Welcome back. This is the makeup look that I came up with for wearing a mask, and we did a little wing liner just because the focus is on the top of the face, and if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. First, I already prepped my skin with the oil-free moisturizer from Neutrogena, the combination skin. Got some eye cream, the Banana Bright eye cream from Sephora, and used my Smashbox Photo Finish Serene Greens primer water. Now putting on the Dose of Colors concealer in the shade 03 Fair. Gonna just dot that under both of the eyes, middle of the forehead, and down the bridge of my nose, just because we're not using any liquid foundation. So just gonna go ahead and conceal those spots just so I look awake. And that little sponge is from e.l.f. It's out of the Trio collection I got at Walmart. It's a 3-pack and it's the middle-sized sponge. Just pouncing that in really good to the skin, make everything seamless. Don't want to have any harsh lines. And just make my skin look smoother and less red. Going down the bridge of my nose. Patting that in the skin. And this sponge is just like the larger sponge that I love. It doesn't soak up too much product. And it's very bouncy. Next, we're going to go in with the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. And we're just going to set everywhere we put the concealer and then on the upper half of the face with that brush. That's a Real Techniques brush, by the way. I got that off Walmart.com. We're just setting everything. I love to set with that brush. It is so soft. And it can get right up under the eyes. That's my Makeup Forever powder foundation in this shade 220. And we're just going over where we put all the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. Just dusting that everywhere. And then I will go in with the sponge from the powder foundation that it comes with, because it just packs more fuller coverage on. And we're just going over the same areas that we set. Now just brushing through those brows. Going to use the LA Colors brow pencil, and it's in the color Dark Blonde. I really don't have thin eyebrows as it is, so I really never do too much to them. I do just try to even them out a little bit. Where my brow starts is a little sparse, but I have naturally thicker brows, so I never really do too much to them on any kind of day. Just giving that other brow. That is the Milani eyeshadow palette. We're going in with that peach shade right in the crease, just to give our eyes a little bit of some dimension and some color. And just a note with that palette, the Milani Luster Light, it is got a lot of kickback. This is like the second or third time I've used it. Just to keep in mind, it's a really soft powder, and actually if you blend too much, all the colors you put on there look like one color. So just something to keep in mind. It does have a lot of kickback, but they are beautiful colors, so I still do use this palette. Going in the other eye with that same peach color. Then with that mauvey pink color, we're going to do the same thing, run it through the crease, just to give a little bit more depth, a little bit more dimension to the eyes, since the focus is on the eyes. You're not going to see any lips or gloss or lip liner or anything like that. So I want to really try to bring out the eyes, but not too dramatic. It's a very pretty mauve shade. Some peach undertone and some pink in there. Going in with that bottom orangey, like a burnt orange shade, I'm going to run that under my lash line. And I didn't put too much on there because of the kickback. And every time I run eyeshadow under my eyes, sometimes it gets in my eye. So just very lightly ran that, and then just whatever's left on the brush run back through the crease. Then I'm going to take that pretty golden middle shade with my finger and put that on my lid. I always use my finger for shimmer shades. It's just the best way to me to put them on my lid. I've even tried to spray my brush, but my finger's just the best tool. So that's what I'm doing here. Just to wake my eyes up a little bit. And still had some fallout with there, so just dusting that off. This is the Catrice palette. And it's a very subtle highlight palette. It's the Glow highlighter, and the middle shade is the lightest one, and it's just a very, very natural glow. I mean, you could honestly put this all over your face just for a glow within type thing, but for the mask look, we're just gonna put that on the high points, the cheekbones, the temples, where I normally would put highlighter. Even my brow bone, threw some on there. We're gonna line our eyes. That's just the NYX liner. And it's the matte liquid liner. It's always hard for me to do my liquid liner on camera, so I do start on camera, but then I will come back and it'll be done. It's just difficult for me to do that on camera. But there it is. We're gonna put the NYX. Let me see what color this is. Linen. Just in the corners of the eyes to open up the eye a little bit. And then that is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And the Carbon Black that we use for the bottom lashes. Every time I use this mascara, it's just a little bit messy. Like it's a more wet formula, which is not my favorite, but nevertheless, it doesn't flake or smudge on me, so I do still use it. And the brush is very good for the bottom lash line. Just applying that. And I did already apply mascara to the top lids with the Tarte Big Ego mascara. That is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist in Sweet Peach. Going to spray my face with this. If you are sensitive to scents, this is not for you. This is almost like putting peach perfume on your face. It didn't bother me, but just a note that even 2 hours later after I did this makeup look, I could still smell it on my face. So if you're one of those people that would bother, you would definitely want to pass on that. And then this is the finished mask makeup look. All the attention is to the upper part of the face and the eyes. And there you have it. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.